ghostly haunting since time began. Raw side paranormal seeks the truth, looking for some kind of real proof. Creaky floorboards and eerie dark mist, grab your camera and document this. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the wrong side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. The icy air touches your neck. You feel like screaming, but you stay in check. All's rising up to take the magical flight. You can't believe what's happening tonight. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this all on the raw side. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this all on the raw side.
Hey everybody, Raw Side Saturday surprise. How's everybody doing? See my background? That's how hot it is here. Welcome in, guys. I figured why not? Let's do a Saturday surprise live. Let's see who's come to hang out with us. Miss Victoria Darkwood. Hello, hello, Susan. How are you? Miss Betty, how are you today? Hello. Welcome in, David. Good to see you here. Miss Janice. Miss Janice is here. Let's see who else. Who else? I don't want to miss any. Miss Pinky. There she is. Hello, Miss Pinky. How are you? Fun. Good to see you. We missed you in Noah's Live. I'm glad you're okay. Thanks for joining us. Sage. There's our Sage. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing all right. No more earthquakes, Pinky? I hope not. That must have been scary. I would have been filling my shorts. I can tell you that. Yes, get that coffee ready. And hey, Tim, good to see you, Tim. Tim, the wizard of beautiful music. I'm loving it, Tim. Keep putting it out there. I was going to go to Salem, but I had to come back. I forgot something, and I needed to work going tomorrow. Oh, it's road trip for Sage. I just got done rewatching Noah's live stream. Oh, yeah. Always enjoy when Noah's on. And we always know when you're missing, Fawn, because you're usually there greeting everybody. Hello there, Sir Pomp. How are you today? And let's see. I don't want to forget anybody. If I do, just give me another shout out, guys. And I will catch you. So how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's good, feeling good. We're melting here again as usual. Tonight we could just talk paranormal stuff if you want, or anything. You know, it's pretty much open mic because it's a surprise live. So I don't have a guest. So it's the floor is yours, guys. We can discuss what we want, which is always good. I like to always have, break it up and have a little fun. Hello, Miss Cree. I hope you're feeling a little better, sweetie. I know you're lurking. Hopefully we can bring a smile to your face. Send some hearts to Cree. Cree needs some love tonight, guys. Hey, Ace. How's it going, Ace? Everybody, just to let you know, Ace won the poll for Sexy Man of the Paranormal for August. So you'll be seeing his picture in August's issue of the magazine. Those of you that don't know about the magazine, I put together a community magazine for my members as a gift. Thank you all for your support. So you have to become a member to see the magazine. It's filled full of great paranormal stories, advice, personal experiences, recipes, artwork, all kinds of great stuff. So yes, thanks guys. Yeah, Cree needs some loving. We all know what Cree has been battling with, and she's going to have her ups and her downs. So we're here for you, sweetie. Yes, Ace made it to Sexy Man, and Victoria should know about it. How about why does gravity suck? Oh, my sister asked me that like a couple weeks ago. It does suck. It just pulls everything down, including your self-esteem sometimes. So it's just the way it goes. We just have to ignore it. Or invest in maybe large rolls of Gorilla Tape just to pull it all back up, Excuse me. But yes, also congratulations to Ace to hitting that 13K mark. Wonderful. Bravo to you, sir. We all aspire to get to those big numbers someday. Someday we'll get there. But congratulations to you. Well done. Well done. And Susan says, yep. Try to control yourselves, guys. We're going to chat now. As you guys can see, I have a scrolling banner there. Don't feel obligated, but I'm just asking a little bit of help, guys. I found out what some of my streaming issues is that some of my equipment is outdated. So you guys all know that I just got done dealing with plumbing issues, which pretty much broke me for the next 3 months. Damn plumbers. But at least we're good to go here. So if you feel inclined to, you can donate to help me out, get some updated stuff that I need to help streaming better. And the link is pinned at the top. And also Susan or Sage can post also my PayPal information. So if you guys want to help out, I would really appreciate it. But there's the spiel. I don't usually like to say these things, but I don't know. They're having some issues here, and I figured it out. Boy, the other day I spent God knows how many hours going through some stuff. So that's what's going on here. I'm having my sweet tea. Ooh, sweet tea, yes. Actually, I had that for dinner, but now it's coffee time. Gotta have the coffee time. I really don't drink that much coffee. I have the one in the morning when I do, also when I do the morning shows for the Brew Crew, my lovely Brew Crew, and in the evenings, just the one. I make it last. Oh, you're so welcome, Ace. Yes, we'd like to see Ace do more live programming. Takes us out and about around town, tells us some great stories about history and stuff to the area that he's in. But that's a big milestone, 13K. That's just awesome. That is just awesome. See, guys, so it can be done. You just keep plugging away, and eventually those numbers will come. I know there's some times where you feel, I don't really think I'm going to do it, make it, but you do. Just popped in to say hi. Well, I'm glad you popped in. Hopefully you'll hang out and join in the conversation. And hopefully you'll come back. Please, guys, remember to hit the like, subscribe, comment, become a member if you can. All of that stuff helps the show. So let's see here. Victoria Darkwood, she told me about the coffee. Oh, for in the mornings you're talking about, Ace? Yeah, well, we have the Brew Crew chat, and that's just great. I love it. I love the Brew Crew chat. I really do. We talk about so many great things from one end of the spectrum to the other. Somebody just shoots it out there and we just roll with it. I really love that. Laura, I will speak to Victoria, help you. Okay. Oh, you're wonderful, Ace. Thank you. Thanks for posting that, Susan. Laura, I'm always missing your live stream in the mornings. Oh, fun. I'm telling you, you'd love it. Sometimes it can get pretty adult conversation wise, but yeah, we have some really good fun in the morning shows. And pretty much, like I said, from A to Z, it's just whatever somebody shoots out there, we go with it. And it could get, it can get a little cheeky every now and then. And that's the fun part. Well, the other day when we were breaking them, I had Stu and who else was it? Oh God, I forgot. Jimmy. And their Alexas were on. And the Alexa was picking up what I was saying. So I was asking their Alexas all of these really just far out questions. And oh my God, it was so funny. If I had an Alexa, I'd be messing with that thing all the time. All the time. Like the one question I said, hey, Alexa, what's the best recipe for Sasquatch? I mean, stuff like that. It's freaking hilarious. Miss Betty says, love the morning brew. Oh, thank you. I'm always sleeping, though. Oh, I understand. That's okay. Maybe someday you'll be able to catch it. Who wants coffee? Oh, it depends what coffee you're serving up. Susan, do you still got that weird coffee? I'm not drinking that weird coffee. Glad you decided to do surprise. Yeah, because I was just puttering around. I got done cleaning up and I'm still rearranging the studio. And I didn't realize I cut my leg open yesterday moving furniture. And of course, you don't know it until the next morning when you see a bloody mess on your thinking, oh my God, where did that come from? So yeah, I have like a 2-inch gash down my leg. That's what I get for dragging furniture around. So I figured, I'm going to relax. No, but nothing's going on. And I just wanted to hang out with you guys. So yeah, Shivit, is that how you say it? Nah, not is that all gone, Susan? Oh no, not drinking that. Not drinking that. Oh, she had iced coffee. I haven't had iced coffee in forever. But I did finish my mango smoothie that Girlie sent me the other day. Oh my God, I'm addicted. She has started something bad. Yeah, now that's all I think about is mango smoothie. I'm going to have to, when I go shopping, get some mango stuff and make them from now on. I don't know. And also, is it fattening? Are smoothies fattening? Yikes. I probably should find out. Laura Bubble Wrap. Yeah, oh my God. Like I said, I thought I just scratched it. What it is, I was moving desks and stuff around, and I have a shelf piece above the desk, and it fell, and it scraped my leg. I just thought it was a scratch, so I didn't pay any attention. And I, got cleaned up and went to bed, and then when I got up this morning, yeah, there was a bloody scratch, about 2 inches. So it was I should have put something on it and some medicine, and I didn't. So yeah, now it's the big sexy scar I'll have. Yeah. I like smoothies too. What was the first time? What was it, guys? Last week she sent me one, and she sent me 4 different kinds, and I liked 3 out of the 4. One of them was a little, not for me, but the mango, I was hooked, freaking hooked. So now she started something bad. Because that's all I think about is the mango smoothie. It's terrible. Wi-Fi dropped. Just getting back out. I'm telling you, don't you love technology? So I'm saying I'm having glitches and issues, and I'm finding out that stuff is outdated. That's why I get messages. Oh, it's not compatible anymore, or this and that. Thinking, oh, that's why I have so many problems. So yeah, I have to update some equipment, just a couple of pieces. So it's horrible. Hey, William, welcome in. You've got a thunderstorm coming in Monday in Indiana. Oh, they always say that we're going to get thunderstorms, and they just kind of like, when they get to us, they separate and go around us. And I always make the joke, they put on, the village dome. Somebody hit the switch, the dome goes over us, and it's either side of us get it. We get nothing. And today it is warm today. And we're not supposed to get rain for the next 3-4 days. So thank God I have the option to go out and just jump in the pool and cool down, and takes care of the swelling, and then I can go to bed. I'm talking about bed. Oh my God, here, I'll share this with you guys this morning. It was like 3:00 this morning. This is the worst way to ever wake up. I was rolling over and leg cramp right in my calf, my right leg. I shot out of there like I was shot out of a cannon. So here I am screaming, running around the house, trying to walk off this stupid leg cramp. Oh my God, it was awful. And then the dog's chasing me. So that's how I woke up this morning. That'll give you a chuckle. It's supposed to rain here too. Oh, is it really? And how nice and cold is it there, Pinky? Must be, well, because Pinky's in the winter season. So yeah, and I'm not complaining that it's hot. It's hot, but it's, at least we have a way to cool down. Oh yeah, Fawn. It was just, anybody watching probably would have laughed, but I you guys all know that I'm disabled and I got some health issues, but I'm telling you, when you get that leg cramp, there ain't no such thing as a health issue. I shot up, took off, and you got to walk it off, otherwise it gets worse. So here I am limping and hobbling around, the kitchen island and screaming, ow, ow. With the dog behind me, wondering what the hell's going on. So that's how I started the day. It was like, good morning. It was bad news. So hopefully everybody else woke up more pleasant than me. Let's see, leg cramps are the worst. Oh, Susan, it was the calf muscle, and it was usually I could feel it coming on, even in my sleep, and I have time to flex the leg to stop it. Not this time. It was yeah. I'm telling you, you would have laughed. I shot right out of there. Thank God the dog wasn't in the way, because I would have stepped on her, and then we both would have been yelping around the kitchen. Don't drink coffee hot. I haven't had an iced coffee in a while. I must say years, to be honest with you. Because, yeah, and it's good. I just never think about it. Kind of stupid, huh? That's why I really don't mind it when my coffee goes cold, because I'll drink it cold. It's 28. It's 28 there in New Zealand. It wasn't so far away Pinky had come to visit. Pinky lives in such a beautiful place. She really does. Yeah, let's see. We are at 86. And the humidity's up there pretty high. And, they sit there. There's a trail of storms, but I guarantee it's going to miss us. I guarantee it. I don't listen. The weatherman's full of shit. That's how I look at it. So I just see what happens and go with it. Not for nothing, actually, they would have made actually a funny video. Me just flying out of bed, screaming. I'm sure, yeah, everybody would have died laughing. I didn't think it was too funny. I do now, but not then. Beautiful freezing is shaking here in New Zealand. Yeah. Yes, I've seen some photographs in the summer months. It's just a beautiful place. Tell the Wi-Fi to knock it off, Sage. Don't you love it? How is it going there, Sage, with the smoke? You guys, are you thinning out? Is it getting better? Geez, I hope so. Fawn's at 78 where she is. So everybody's up there. Not bad. except for Pinky. She's getting ice on her cheeks. If it's still say, oh, it's because it's really hot in the studio. I have to close the door because my husband is noisy and the dog. So I have fans going, but it gets really warm in here. So I'm hoping, I survive it. If I slowly start to kind of like fade away, that means I'm melting. But that's okay. I'll suffer the heat and the sweat to hang out with you guys. And I'd rather be doing this than, other things, like house stuff. I always put that off. I get to it, but I put it off. But it's nice to have the studio in better shape, rearranging stuff, more organized for the miniature shows. So that's going to be nice. And of course, it'll be first run with the new setup tomorrow night. So hopefully you guys will come hang out and watch me put those minis together. My kind of temperatures in the 70s. Yeah, 70s are nice and pleasant with a nice breeze. But actually, I don't mind the higher temps because then it's great pool weather. So 2 days of strong winds have moved the heavy smoke out. We still have some, and we have 5 wire fires that are spreading smoke around. Oh, my goodness. And you're kind of like in the middle, right? Oh, that's so scary. Of course, you said your husband already did a fire break trench like around your property, so that's good. Could erupted any time since the earthquake was in the center near there at the fault line, and volcanoes are linked. I did see something about that, Pinky. So yeah, that's scary. 'Tis the season, all this weird crap going on. Earthquakes and fires, and I mean those are both very scary things. And then after that, and then you gotta go worry about floodings, and oh geez, when we all get hit with the storms. I can't handle if it's too hot or too cold. Yeah, me neither. It really messes up my fibro. That was the reason for the pool. That's the pool is my therapy. When I have serious issues, then I just hit the pool and I just float around. And I'm telling you, it definitely helps a great deal. Laying in bed, shoulder hurting. I'm glad you're on to keep my mind off. Oh, what did you do to yourself? What are you doing over there, Betty? Are you lifting heavy things? You're not supposed to be doing that. But I'm sorry. I hope it feels better soon. And I'm glad we could keep your mind off of it. So has anybody done anything fun so far this weekend? Or any plans, to do this weekend? Usually I'm out and doing some other things, this and that. But it was nice I was able to catch Noah on earlier. He always does a great live program. I love his adventures. So hopefully he'll be doing more. I'm glad he's back. And then, of course, I was just watching somebody else and enjoying their program. But I told him, I said, I got to go. I got my own thing going on. Trying to get a broader spectrum of creators and investigators. Because I like to get a new string of investigators on the program for interviews, and so I'm feeling it out, guys. I'm feeling it out. I have to go. Have a great weekend. Thanks, Laura. Oh, you too, Ace. You have a great weekend, and we will see you soon. Oh, and also, Ace, thanks for all the shout outs on your show. I really appreciate it. Spreading the word. Also, guys, if you're not subscribed to Ace, go please subscribe to him. Check him out. He does some great walk around town, and he knows a lot of history of the area he's in. So, yeah, he's a good show to watch. Let's see, I'm doing for tomorrow. Send you the money. Okay. Oh, Ace, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, every little bit helps, guys. Like I said, I don't normally do that. I hate saying, "Hey, please, could you do this or that?" because it just doesn't feel right to me. But like I said, if I didn't have the workload that I've got, I wouldn't stress it. But the plumber just, when things like that happen around the house, they just wipes out your savings. Plumbers are expensive. Damn. But it's either that or go dig an outhouse. You got no choice, right? I learned a little bit, but I wasn't in the mindset to stay and notice. Yeah, we seen you pop in, and everybody was sending you some love. And honey, it's a day at a time. Just a day at a time, Cree. We've all been there. And, everybody says, oh, over time you'll forget. You're never going to forget, but you're going to be able to function, and just change. And things will change. I still have issues with the loss of my mother. And it's only been since April. But it's gotten easier. So you're going to have the good times and the not so good times for a while. This love in here is so adorable. Oh, I know these two. Get a room. Jeez. Get a room. So thanks for posting that, Susan. Young love. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm an old, jaded married woman. So yeah, it's whatever. Actually, I told my husband before I started, I says, well, no, come on. You come and dance naked in front of the screen. We got to give somebody something to look at. He told me to shut up. He said, nobody wants to see that. I said, no, you'd be surprised. Only problem is it had to switch it from YouTube to OnlyFans. That's what it's called, right? I always say it wrong. I'm going to get myself in trouble. So, yeah. But it would definitely spice up the show. That's for sure. So, yeah, I've been writing down some names of some places. Good gracious. Some people that I want to have on. So, hopefully, I'll get some responses soon. I was hoping to get the meddling mediums on, but those poor girls are going through some hard times right now. So it might be a while before I could get them to come on the show. My heart breaks for them. It really does. They've been through so much. Also, there'll be a lot of times where you guys aren't going to see me in certain channels anymore. Like I shouldn't say a lot of times anymore. There's some things that go on in the communities that I just don't appreciate. So I'm going to back off from a few things and just concentrate more on our community here and the people here. It's sad. It's really sad because I like to think of us as all one, but it doesn't work that way. So. And you guys are good people, and I just want us to grow our community. Hey, Miss Julie. What's Miss Julie doing home? You don't have a date tonight? Or is that later? Okay, Laura and everyone, I'm going to hop off and get some dinner. Ooh, what's for dinner? And I will rewatch this later. Much love to you all. Thanks for popping in, Fawn. I appreciate it. And we will see you in most likely Noah's next live. Or if you're up in time, hang out with us at the Brew Crew Monday morning. Or tomorrow night. Tomorrow I'm doing the minis. You can watch me drive everybody nuts with all that small stuff. It's so funny. I think it makes people's anxiety go up when I put together the little stuff. No date tonight? Come on. You didn't have anything lined up for tonight? Because we're always looking forward to hearing about your new adventure. It's only 1828. I'm about to get. Oh, see, okay, so she's there. I thought so. I thought she had something going down. She's not going to disappoint us. She's going to fill us all in. Yet there are channels that I have unsubbed from because I don't like the people piling on others and bullying others. Well, and I'm not going to get into detail about it, but there's things that are going on that I just don't agree with. And so, yeah, I'm just going to step back quietly. And I just think it's just the best for me anyway. You always try to be decent and accommodating to everybody, and it just doesn't always work out that way. It just doesn't. So, and the problem is it's the gossip shit that goes on, and it's most of it's untrue. So, and it hurts people. So I don't want to deal with any more of that stuff. Oh, I had fun last night. Oh, she did. She had fun. She was a Friday night. So, and I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that way, Pinky, because we got to just start weeding stuff out. I can join you and stepping back, Laura. Yeah, yeah. So, like I said, we've got our group here, which is great, and then we get into Susan's shows, and and then they got Pinky's shows, and all the ones on here. We just that's our circle, and it's a great circle of people, and I just want to keep it that way. I had a couple dates last night. However, the big biker was fun. Ooh, the big biker, yeah. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Oh, just like because like Noah was saying the same thing. That's why he took a break and stepped away for a couple of months, because it was affecting his mental health. The way that he was, what was going on, the dramas, and the way he was being treated, and it was affecting him. So, I mean, when it gets to that point, it's time for you to say goodbye. It's so and like Susan says too, she's you got to take a break, and YouTube's hard, and sometimes it sucks the life out of you. So sometimes you got to just step away, and then you got to reevaluate your surroundings. I mean, that's just the best way to put it. This is a great group in here, and we like to have fun and enjoy ourselves. Exactly. And that's what I want for everybody. That's why we stay away from all of that other stuff, because I don't care. Like, well, the example, the Conjuring house. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. And some people might be pissed off about that. I would love to see the state take it over and turn it into a museum. That's what I think should be done with it, because it is a historical home. It has a lot of historical background on the building itself and the property. That would be great. And if Jason gets it and he turns it into a place for investigations, that's great too. The rest of it, I don't want to hear about the rest of it. Either way, I'll never be able to go there. So and if other people can get there and go enjoy it, that's wonderful. But I don't want to hear about who did this or who said this or that. I just don't care about that stuff. That's why I don't pay attention to it. There's been let's start that again. There has been way too damn much drama. The last thing I need and want around me. Exactly, Cree. Exactly. I want to listen to people talk about food and crazy shit like they've been up to, things that make me smile. That's right. They make you smile, make you laugh. So that's why usually you guys see it's across the bottom. It's drama-free zone, and that's the way we want it. And I know all of you appreciate that. And Susan's the same way. She don't want that stuff on her show. You just want to entertain your audience and good, clean fun. Especially when we do the paranormal shows, we want people to learn from them, ask their questions. We want to learn from you all. And enjoy the experience. I don't want to hear about who did this or who did that, and now we're mad at them. And like half the time, like I said, it's hearsay. It's not even, it could be that somebody just got pissed off at one individual, so then they just start stirring the pot. That's what I've always told everybody. If you ever have an issue with me, you hear something, come to me directly. Let me defend my position give you the truth, because I have no reason to lie to anybody. None whatsoever. Christ, I'm too old for that shit. I don't play that shit. So, but most people go by what they're told by others. And I don't think that's right. I just don't think that's right. You look up, find out what the proof is. I like fun. Yes, you do. She likes fun. You have a good time. Julie's been deprived of fun for a long time, so now she's living large. We're all adults, not middle school. You would think, Pinky, because that's what I'm thinking. Until I find out different, and I'm like, seriously? Are you serious? Or if you get, somebody that's mad at you, and you're like, what did I do? I don't even know what I did. Somebody needs to fill me in. Somebody's pissed off for no reason, or as far as I know. Many of us have proved time and time again that we can talk paranormal, have different opinions, and be okay with it. It's the people that live for the drama that bring the drama. Yeah. Well, now the other ones, they get sucked in by, we're going to tell you what this is and then this. We don't care. We're not involved. We don't care. But yes, I love it that we can have conversations about anything, and everybody can give their piece and say their piece, and then nobody's mad about it because we're not beating people up. You're just giving your side. Hey, Tim, how's it going? Welcome in. That's why I avoid Discord at the moment. Yeah, well, my Discord, there ain't nothing going on in there. Except for people posting their art and stuff, which I love, and recipes, and just hello, that's about it. No fights in my Discord. How's Tim doing? Hope you're doing good. Anything fun this weekend? Didn't you say you were going on an investigation? I think that's what he said. If I remember. Fibro fog. Very short-term memory, guys. Got to slap me around a little bit to make me remember. I'm not in Discord yet. Well, I got talked into it. I'm like, okay. And I do it. I'm bad on checking up on it. So he's guys, if you send me something, you got, hey, Laura, I sent you a message in Discord. Okay. Talk about food. I'm in. All right. What food do you want to talk about? What did everybody have for dinner? I had a cheeseburger and a salad. Not very exciting. It was not a very exciting dinner, but it served its purpose. But I got called into work for 6 days. That just stinks. Kinky Laura. Uh-oh. What did I say? I forgot what I said. But I'm glad you enjoyed it, Julie. If you remind me, I'll say it again. Okay, what is your favorite thing to eat for breakfast? Favorite thing to eat? Well, during the week, I don't eat anything, as you guys know, because normally by the time my show's over with, I'm ready to pass out. So I just have coffee in the morning. On the weekdays, if I'm up for it, I like an omelet. I like to have like a ham and cheese omelet with an English muffin, a glass of cranberry raspberry juice. Oh, it's so good. I love egg, cheese, and bacon wraps. Ooh, that's good. Those are good. Pre-made homemade chicken strips with mashed potatoes, white bacon gravy. Oh, I'm going to be starving by the time I get off here. That sounds so good. Actually, I think I have leftover chicken and dumplings in the refrigerator. That's what I made the other day. I might have to nibble on that. Oh, and I forgot. I made the cheeseburger, salad, and I had butter and herb rice. That's what I made for dinner. But yeah, I love egg and cheese bacon wraps are good. You know what? I got this. Well, I did have the stuff. I got to go shopping. The cupboards are bare here. I had the stuff. I should have made those too. I never think about making those. I like to make my homemade McMuffins. Oh, I've done that too. It's good. But a lot of times I just get too lazy and it's a bowl of cereal. I have these grand, thoughts. Oh, I'm going to get up and make this big breakfast. No, cereal. Let's see. Country scramble. Biscuits and gravy with scrambled eggs, bacon pieces scattered. Yum. It's comfort food for the southerner. Yes. Biscuits and gravy is, it's the devil. It really is. That's why I only make that in the winter months because it's fattening as hell. If the guys would be, my son comes over purposely. And now that he don't live here anymore, he'll step over or he'll buy the stuff they don't want me to make it. And he shows up. They'd have it every day if I could. And I'm like, no, we're not having that every day. That's you gotta make. I make the biscuits homemade. I do the 7-Up biscuits. Oh, jeez, those are so good. They're so light and golden and buttery, and then when you top it with the sausage gravy, oh my god! Of course, I can only eat like one tops, where my husband and my son can eat like 2 or 3, and I'm thinking, where the hell did they put it? They both got hollow legs because I would be so sick if I ate all that. But there are some foods that I would eat. You eat until you're sick because you're enjoying it so much. I've had to stop doing that because it's just awful. And she's getting hungry again. So I'll be hungry again, I guarantee it. Because actually, I didn't finish the hamburger. I gave the rest to the dog. Which the dog always knows. I'm always going to finish this. JP loved country scramble. He never had one until I made it for him. And then he would ask me for it. Yeah, see what you started? We discovered biscuits and gravy when we lived in Missouri. I remember once we were on our way out there and we had it in a restaurant on the way out there. And it was the nastiest shit on a plate. I'm thinking, ew, what are people bragging about? This tastes like shit. And then when we got there, my sister-in-law's father-in-law, old farmer, everybody was going out for hunting. And he makes everybody biscuits and gravy before they hit the fields to go hunting. And I'm thinking, I got to eat this stuff again. So sitting there and everybody's just chowing away. And I'm thinking, all right, let me give it a try. It was the best thing on a plate. That gives you the total difference of restaurant made and homemade. And I've been hooked ever since. I have bacon and egg pie left from dinner last night. Might have one for lunch. Oh, that sounds good too. I do too, Pinky, but Virgil doesn't like gravy. I know what. And Mom doesn't care for the sausage much. Oh, no. Here we go with the food. Well, yeah, you could blame that on Tim, Susan. Tim wanted to talk food. So they're pretty much talking like, it's like you're talking a quiche, right, guys? The egg pie? That's what I'm assuming you're talking about is a quiche. Which is, oh my God, I actually haven't made one of those in a long time. They are very good. And the beauty of it is you can put whatever you want in it. Let's see. Sage, I'm not crazy about sausage gravy, but bacon gravy, now that's amazing. My husband wanted me to try. I tried it. It was okay, but I like the sausage better. See, everybody's got different taste. It's a pastry with bacon and eggs thrown in it, baked in the oven until cooked. Yes, you're talking about a quiche. Yep. Love quiche. And you can put anything you want. Anything you want in it. You can throw in the kitchen sink, pair of shoes, whatever, cover it in cheese. Freaking awesome. I used to do like ham and cheese or bacon and cheese. I put some fresh basil in it, spinach, whatever you like. You could throw it in with the eggs and put it in it's just a pie crust. And you throw it in there and it's really, really good. And it's the perfect breakfast on the go. You just cut a piece and you run out the door. It's fantastic. Same thing like the wraps or breakfast burritos. Oh, you fill it up and run. It's awesome. I do something like that. I take a Pillsbury crescent roll, scrambled eggs, and either sausage or bacon with a bit of spinach. Roll it up and toss it in the oven. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Cree has just shortened it up. There you go. I mean, if you don't want to make your own pie crust for the quiche, You just get the Pillsbury already made pie crust. Put it in your tart pan, and yeah, just fill it up with the eggs and whatever else you want in there, and it's done. What, 20 minutes? 25 minutes? Done. Really quick way to fill you up for breakfast. Chorizo and egg burritos are yummy. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna be hungry by the time we're done with this. Laura, do you have a goal on how much you need to upgrade your equipment? Yeah, $300. I know it seems like a lot, but stuff's not cheap. So that's why I figured, it's going to take me a long time to scrape up that kind of money. So yeah, if anybody wants to donate, I appreciate it. Otherwise, it's going to take me a long time. But the goal was, 300. You go around, and you know me, I'm very money conscious about how much to spend on stuff. I try to get the best for the least amount of money. I don't know if you want to call it cheap, frugal. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I want to be able to get the most for my money, because everybody has a hard time saving nowadays. I was bitching with them. My father was bitching about it this morning, talking about how much a hamburger is costing now. I said, yeah, the price of food and all that's going up, but too bad our paychecks or, whatever you're living on. Me, it's disability. That doesn't go up. So by the time you pay all your bills, you're broke. So when you do have like $5 or $10, then that's what you squirrel away. So it takes a little time to get a big amount. English people like baked beans on toast for breakfast. Yes, they do. And I've never tried. Have you guys tried it? Is it good? I mean, I loved baked beans. I like toast, but I don't know if I'd want them together. You know what I mean? I do this casserole with sliced potatoes on the bottom, scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, spinach. Then after it's done, I put a hollandaise sauce on it. Oh, Cree. Put the recipe in. Send me the recipe for that. That sounds really good. Susan, yes, I agree. Yeah, that's what it is. And you work your butt off to the best of your ability, and it's still never enough. It's like, what the flip? And then you have unexpected stuff. Like I said with the plumber, we weren't expecting the plumbing to back up. I still don't know what caused it, but it was stopped up with something, and it cost us over $1,000. Thank God my father had the money. I got to pay him back. Good evening, Laura. I know I'm late, but I'm worth waiting for. Yes, you are, Jay. Welcome in, and you're never late. I cook mine with cheese mixed into the beans. Oh, I loved baked beans, homemade baked beans. Oh boy, those are so good. I hear the UK baked beans are different than what the States have. Yeah, theirs is kind of like well, it's canned stuff. It's a can of beans, kind of like. I'm trying to think of the brand that we had here. It was a name brand. It wasn't Bush's. It was the other brand. It was like pork and beans. That's what it was, and that's what it looks like. I hope Jay's having a good weekend. I've seen the other day Walmart. Now they have dill pickle baked beans. Oh yeah, no, that doesn't even sound good. And I love dill pickles, but why do they got like dill pickle chips? You ever had those? Interesting. I also don't like deep fried pickles. That's just a waste of a pickle, in my opinion. But if you guys love them, knock yourselves out. Heinz is the best English beans. Okay, so yeah, I couldn't think of the name. Heinz. Yep. We have so many brands here. We used to have a brand that was locally made here. It was called Grandma Brown's baked beans. Oh, they were so good. But unfortunately, the family didn't continue the business and nobody took it over. So it shut down. We were devastated because it was a business for years here. And it was old fashioned baked beans out of a can. It was just, you couldn't beat it. Kalani Ghost Hunter says that the state beans are sweeter than the UK ones. Oh, okay. Denise says, no, I don't like pickles. Oh, I love a good pickle. I do. All kinds. It's terrible. Same thing with olives. Pickles and olives. Probably the two worst things you can eat, and I love them. The states are sweet. Yeah, so there's our blander. I think the states tend to use more seasonings in our food than the UK. And we do use a lot more sugar than they do. Creaser Kalani says that the bread is different too. Oh, okay. Janice, the last time Laura went on and on about pickles, I had to go down and get some and eat them. I had bread and butter pickles with dinner. Pinky, you should try all these baked beans better than Heinz. Really? Oh, I'm going to have to look into that, Jay. I'm going to have to look into that. I've never had theirs. I'm the only one that eats them. My husband don't like them. I usually get Bush's baked beans with maple and brown sugar. Those are really good. Yeah, you better run again, Cree. You should have just brought the jar up with you. You know how it is when it's open mic. And we always end up with food. Oh my God. Take care, everyone. Laura, I will chat with you tomorrow. Okay, Susan, thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. You take it easy. Susan's got so much going on, you guys. So I'm excited for her. Not true, Laura. Not according to KGH. The people he brings to the UK, I have to admit, the food they eat looks really good. Really? See, I always heard their food wasn't as spicy as the foods here. Yes, much fresher. I do agree with that. They don't use a lot of preservatives, which is great. Here in the States, we put a lot of junk in our food. We really do. And there's no reason for it. But, any way to take us out, they'll do it, right? Jay, in New Zealand, I like the Waddies and the Woolworths brand beans. Woolworths. Oh, my God. You guys have a Woolworths out there? Oh, wow. I miss that store. That store has been closed for over 30 years here. We used to have a huge one downtown. And it's kind of funny. It was there from like the beginning of time because when my mother was a teenager, that was her first job. She worked the lunch counter at Woolworths. Janice, I have some in my mini fridge. There, she's already thinking ahead. You go, Chris. She's thinking ahead. Yes. That's funny. Woolworths baked beans near here, heard of them, and Woolworths is English. Oh man, Julie sent me a picture. She sent me a picture of her yummy for tonight. I'm gonna look. Oh my God, I have like a shit ton of messages. Oh, this was her hot rodding it. Oh, nice. Nice. Nothing like a nice biker. Fresh. Terribly fresh. Let's see. Nope. Connie even took his friends asking, is the food in the UK bland? The answer was always no, it's not bland at all. See, now I've heard that they said it was. What I did last night, and now it's PG-13, Julie. Depending on how you word it. Then go ahead. I'm glad you had a good time. Claudia has really shown how the UK food is actually very delicious. Some of it, like I said, here I can't get a decent fish and chips here. It's always greasy, and I always get sick, and so I stopped looking. With all the places that we have here to eat, you think somebody could make a decent one. So that means I have to go to the UK to get a good one because I've seen it where they break the fish in half, and they have that crunch. It's not greasy or not. Oh, or I'm just gonna have to learn to make it myself. Apparently, I've never cooked it in the house. I don't like the fish smell, so I don't know. I want to make Yorkshire pudding. Like KGH said, the reason it doesn't turn out the same is because the flour in the UK is different. See if you can find an equivalent that's pretty close. Just hung on and went for a ride. That a girl. She hung on and went for a ride. That's it. I love riding on a bike. I really do. My husband hates motorcycles. So we had a friend that had a motorcycle, so I would say, "Let's go," and he'd take me for a ride. He tried to teach me once, but yeah, I wiped out. And it was a bummer. The bike landed on my leg. I broke the mirror. I said, "Okay, lesson over," and I went back in the house. I said, I'll be the passenger." My Gork AI assistant taught me how to cook biscuits and gravy. He is very useful, and we had fun swearing at each other. I even say that he swear at each other. Pinky. But I'm sure that you could probably find an equivalent flour. It was awesome flying over 75 miles. Freedom. It really is. It really is an awesome feeling. My uncle got me hooked on it when I was a kid because my uncle had a motorcycle, and he used to give us rides, all of us kids, rides up and down the block. And I was hooked since I was a kid. And my husband can't stand him. He won't do it. So I always have to find somebody I know that's got one and say, "Give me a ride, give me a ride." Have pity on me and give me a ride. Actually, what I should do, there's a Harley dealership that's just not too far from our house. When they have events out there, I should go there and say, "Oh, give a poor girl a ride." Just around a parking lot. It's been years since I've been on a bike. And then when you have like the biker weekends and stuff up on the mountain, they all come driving past our house. My husband, and it's loud because it's all Harleys. My husband's bitching. "Oh, that damn noise." I'm sitting there watching. Yeah. I just randomly met him last night. I just climbed on the Harley and with a stranger. Oh my goodness, you're brave. And most of the time they're harmless. Usually it's just a businessman who owns a Harley. And that's the way to go on a Harley. I'm not a fan of the crotch rockets. They're just not a fan of those. And we have a lot of young people that ride those around here, and they cut in between the cars and they do some dangerous stuff, and you just love to smack them upside the head. We used to have a guy who lived across the street, had a Harley, and of course, first thing in the morning, he'd start up. My husband had a fit. The guy didn't stay very long. Apparently, people in the building were complaining that they lived in across the street, so he moved. Not everybody's a fan. But I do recommend anybody that gets a chance to hop on a Harley and go for a ride, do it. It's really a good time. Do you get Wrestlers tinned hamburger in America? I've never heard of them, Jay. Never heard of them. I've been on a crotch rocket. I like the Harley better. Yeah, me too. The Harley's that's a motorcycle. Definitely better. You just get a different vibe off of a Harley. It's really hard to explain. And me, I don't know, maybe because, like I said, my uncle was the one that got me hooked as a kid. It's because his was a Harley. So maybe that's why. Who knows? I don't. There's just a different feel. Definitely a different feel. And I'm glad to see you had the helmet on. Always wear your helmet. Yeah, it's free to just go without a helmet, but it hurts a lot when you hit something without one. If someone over here started saying, "Give me a ride," I'd want a ride. We wouldn't be thinking about a bike. Sorry. Oh, gotcha. So I would have to just be very specific on what I want to ride, right? I need a ride on the Harley. On the Harley. Of course, around here they don't say that for that. They say you want to hook up, which I find very annoying. Say I didn't know I was disconnected. I ain't hooking up. Take a walk. It's because I'm old. That's why. That's what it is. The young ones today, they do their thing. Of course, we've all done our thing in our day. The vibrations, flying, of course, squeezing up your thighs, arms wrapped around a firm body. Yes, there. See, she got into detail right there. It's fun. It is fun. Yeah, it's definitely a difference. And they're one hell of a bike. They're expensive too, my God. I have a friend, she got one for her husband one year. It was an anniversary gift or something. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they go high as the sky as far as price. She spent $60,000 on this Harley for her husband. I was thinking, holy shit, man, that's a price of a house. But they love it. They love it. He's retired now, and they go riding all the time. So I guess it's worth the investment. And here it's nice, like I said, because we have a dealership that's just not too far from us, and they all should. It's amazing on how different they are, even though it's the same kind of bike. They're all different. Everybody puts their own special touch on them and everything. They're amazing machines. They really are. So if you ever get the chance to get that free ride, take it. And just hold on. His bike is nice. His truck is nice. His house, his dogs are nice. Oh, nice. Maybe it'll be a frequent date then, if everything was so nice. Excuse me. Oh my God. What the hell, man? I'm choking. Are you choking? Yes. There's Girly. We were just talking about you earlier. How you got me hooked on the mango smoothies. The one that I thawed out yesterday, boy, I milked that all day long. My father told me, he goes, "Where'd you get that?" I said, "This is the one I had in the freezer." I had to wait for it to thaw out. I said, boy, it was a little bit at a time. It was good. How's Girly doing? Are Harleys better because they throb instead of vibrate? I'm really sorry. I'll stop. Jay. Good question. Good question. Well, let's see. How can you describe it? It's just more of a solid, more thick. type of feeling. No, I only see one or two times. Oh, okay. I don't know. I might want to visit. I would visit that one frequently if it was that good. I'm hoping you figure out the recipe. I'm telling you, I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna buy some mango. I really am, because you got me hooked. Well, first people say buy, yeah, a coffee. I just bought you a mango. That's right. That's right. The mango is addictive. And when you sent one the other day, yeah, I had to send the two, and I put the other one in the freezer, and I so I polished the one off, during the show, and then like the next day, I'm like, oh yay, there's another one in the freezer. And as it was thawing, it was kind of like a slushy, so I was like dipping the straw in because it wasn't thawing out fast enough. And yeah, pretty much the whole day I was milking that one. It was fantastic. But I'm definitely gonna look up the recipe. That is a keeper. Jay is a PG show. Yeah, that's right. Well, see, he's putting it out there, so it's still PG, but you get the meaning. That's okay. I'm down with that. See, there, Betty's a fan. Love Harley. That's all right. The Harley Huggers. Nice. Actually, funny you can't see it. I changed my name on the caption there. When I changed it from the Green Witch, because you guys had me laughing about the Duchess of Rawness. So that's what I changed it to, the Duchess of Rawness. I loved that. That was so good. I might not get my castle, but I'm going to take the title. Yeah, I think I'm going to look on their website, or maybe I'll call them and just say, hey, can you tell me how to make that for when it is over? So I can order, like, maybe get it on the ingredients. Oh, that's a good idea. That's good, because it's freaking phenomenal. And my father was just shaking his head. He goes, you got that again? I said, well, she had to order two. So I put one in the freezer, which was, thank you for letting me know, because I didn't think, duh. When you sent the first ones, I had like half of the other ones, and I put them in the refrigerator. And then the next day when I went to go get it, they separated, and it was really nasty. So I'm thinking, oh, shit. So I got to dump the rest of it out. It's hilarious because my daughter's name is Harley. Oh, geez. See, was that the reason you called her that? Because you like the Harleys? Living Dead, I know I'm going to go and sit in the corner and punish myself. It's all good. It's all good. You can be a duchess in my realm, Lord. Oh, thank you, Pinky. There you go. I'm the Duchess of Rawness, and I'm flying my dragon. I got whips, handcuffs, if you need to borrow them. I retired mine. They're dusty. Oh, crap. Thank you, Janice. Oh, I appreciate that so much. I really do. We got to give Janice a thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate the support. I really do. Let's see. Actually, I'm hoping that the changes that I'm going to be making isn't going to affect the support, guys. I got to do what I got to do, And you guys are the best. Oh, look at 6 months. You're brave, Julie. Thank you so much. And seeing that she's getting it on. Let's do a little monkey. A little of that monkey business going on. Pop, thank you so much. Yay. Let's do, speaking of motorcycles, one just went by the house. Can you guys hear it? Let's give Pop a thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Pop. So brave or crazy, they goes hand in hand, honey. Brave and crazy go together. Changes. What changes? What did I miss? Well, I'm going to be stepping away from a few people. I just, yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. So if it's you don't see me in certain chats, it's I think it's for the best. The radio gig is good because that way when construction stuff slows down, when the weather isn't good, you have something extra, that's it'll keep you busy. Yeah, it's well, yeah, I got to do a recording for that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I don't think I get paid to do it, to be honest with you. I think it's all freebie stuff, which is fine. It's cool. It'll give me experience, and I get to meet a bunch of different people, and it's mostly it's based in the UK, so it's going to be UK audience. Who knows if they're even going to like me? We'll see. Pop likes me, so maybe that Jay likes me, so we'll see what happens. It's going to be all fun. You started coughing, and I was coughing. Oh, Jesus. We're sad, Betty. We're sad. You could PM me, Laura, whenever you want. I appreciate that, Pinky. You do what you need to do, Laura. There are those I've stepped away from as well. A lot of people are doing this. There's multiple reasons, and I just think it's best for me to just separate myself. I wonder if they'll let you interview people on the radio that had funny experiences. Maybe eventually. Right now, everything I'm going to be doing is going to be just like DJ stuff. A little chit chat. Of course, it's going to be a little cheeky. I'm a little bit going to be a little cheeky. And it's and playing music. And this is all going to be recorded. I'm going to have to record something every week. And then eventually, once I become very comfortable with it and the radio owner gives it the heads up or the thumbs up, then they'll see about let me have a live program, and then we could see what the format would be. That would be cool. They really would. And I'm allowed to let them know that if they want to find me to do talk and all of that, then they could find me here on YouTube. So it's going to be pretty cool. Paris Solo, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, and bringing coffee. You lovely. So yeah, it's we'll see. It's gonna be a fun new adventure. And well, I don't know. It's just gonna be fun. We'll see. I might bomb out. Who the hell knows? Julie says I've stepped away from many channels. Yeah, I've been hearing that from a lot of people. It's got a lot to do with the drama reporting, things behind the scenes, and I'm just not gonna deal with it no more. I always try to be nice. Always try to be nice. Always try to be fair, and you get the feeling when something's going on. So yeah, it's time to step away. Yeah, tell them, hey, if you want to share some of your spooky experiences, I do YouTube channel, and yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. It's just I'm allowed to advertise my channel during the program, so that'll be cool. So maybe I'll bring some new people from the UK into the group, and we'll see what happens. The worst is I could bomb out and not do it. I don't know, but Womble says I'm doing pretty. I did one recording, but like I said, I'm having issues with equipment, and it doesn't come out really well. So I have to update all this stuff. The stuff that I had, actually, one of them burned up. I didn't realize the stuff was that old, so I got it catch on fire. But when you got limited funds and You got to work with what you got. And I always try, I always make things work. It might not be the best, but I make it work, you know? You don't know what will happen. If you don't try, you already know. Don't try, I already know what will happen. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like I said, I don't know. I wouldn't have been asked if they didn't think that there was something there. That's how I look at it. So, and like I said, it's not going to be under. Did I tell you guys what this is going to be called? Actually, I need to work on that this coming week, the recording, and I'm going to have to try to fix it the best way that I can. The show's going to be called, and it's going to be a nighttime slot in the UK. It's going to be called Raw Power with Purple Moon. I'm using my hippie name, guys. Purple Moon. So that should be fun. It should be fun. And I'll just let you guys know when it's all set and ready to rock and roll. And if you guys can, and it's through Womble's thing. It's the Bikers Hangout Radio is what it's going to be on. I just have to redo the recording that I did because the first one I did just, you could hear too much background noise and stuff like that, and stuff wasn't working. And so I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. So I got to figure it out. And it sucks because it was a 1 hour program and I restarted it like 3 times. 1 hour program, it turned into 5 hours of recording and editing to make it come out halfway decent. Yep. I believe it or not, I did some editing. You'd be proud of me. You'd be proud of me. But it sucked. It just sucked and I didn't want to do it. Pop sent me a high five gift. He did. I didn't see it. What the hell's going on here? Some stuff's showing, other stuff's not. Well, thank you, Pop. Pop needs a thank you. I didn't see it. Sorry. Thank you, sir. You're just the best. You're just the best. Let's see here. Chris says, yeah, I've noticed a lot of clicks. I never did clicks here. It's more like family and friends having a good time. Yeah, and see, that's the vibe I want to put out. Family and friends having a good time. It's not going to be catered to, who's the favorite or who's got the best numbers or the more, I don't know. It's just, I don't want it to sound mean, but it's just, I just don't like the vibe. I just don't like it. That's what I want to say when I walk into church. I'm glad it didn't catch on fire. That first communion after that 52-year confession, why is a little spicy though? Well, hey, see, you built it up. You did it all in one go. Speaking of merch, I can't wait. And excited to get your shirt. Oh, I hope you like it. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for getting one. I want to work on that too. I want to put in a little bit of camel stuff. I think it's freaking hilarious. Maybe with a shirt saying, 1 hump or 2 or, something like that. I love these chats. They make me laugh. I'm glad. That's the whole point. I might not get a lot of, high numbers, because I don't do the goofy stuff. I mean, I could do the goofy stuff. What the hell? Just like anybody else. But I like it that you guys keep coming in and joining me for these chats. And then when you join in, when we do the interviews are great. And the last one we had with Tim was awesome. And I look forward to having him on again. I won something in Kenny's live stream yet. Oh, good for you. I never win. That wheel just don't like me. But good for you. I hope it was something fun. Hump. Yep. When I say it's Happy Hump Day on Wednesday. Julie, do you prefer 1 or 2 humps? And did you kiss the camel on the way in? It's very important. The camel doesn't want to be left out. Would you win, Pinky? Did you win something fun? I got to start doing stuff like that, where little giveaways or whatever. I was thinking about, making a bunch of like magnets or whatever, something that's easy to ship. You know what I mean? And do like giveaway stuff like that. I'll do that eventually. I gotta just add it to the list. I used to love that commercial where the camel's walking through the office and goes, "Do you know what day it is?" Yeah, that's what me too. That's why I say it. I love that commercial. It's hump day. Some people find it annoying. I think it's funny. Just like with Leanne's name there, "Get off my lawn." That's freaking hilarious. And then that's only because I remember a childhood episode where a guy used to say that all the time. He hated it when we were on his lawn. So I told her, I said, every time I see that, I just laugh. And then we just come up with the streak. And then maybe there's another thing I should do on a t-shirt or in a mug. Streak. And anybody that knows will know. You see somebody see your shirt and it's just got somebody running across the lawn. It's a streak. And they'll be like, what the hell is that all about? So many things to think of. I just got to make up the designs and I just haven't had time to play around with that. That'd be so fun though. I enjoy it. I love it. And I'm tired of the drama. Yeah, everybody is, Betty. Everybody's the people just hearing about it. Everybody talking about it. Doing videos about it. I'm just done. I don't care what they do with that Annabelle doll. That doll is the fakest crap going. The doll is not the original doll. You can tell by looking at it. Where actually Joe had a show on there and pointing it out with Lord Beagle was on, and we were all going over it. You could tell it's not the original doll. And not for nothing, the first doll didn't have anything wrong with it either. I don't know. I just don't believe the story. I think it's something that they just latched onto. Hollywood got a hold of the story and everybody ran with it. And the Warrens made money off of it. And I'm not saying that they didn't help with the paranormal field. They did. But, they did it to profit their own pocketbook. I mean, come on. Really? So a day. So I just see naturally. It's a surprise, apparently. What did I miss? Oh, your gift. Oh, it's a surprise. Oh God. Did you get the $250? I hope you're not going to be getting like a big, huge pile of glitter in a box. That's actually a funny idea. If they kiss the camel on the way, and they definitely deserve at least 2 humps. Yeah. You're right. They do. If you kiss that camel, you deserve 2 humps. Excuse me. I've been saying that doll is not the original. I knit and I know yarn, and damn hair tells everyone it isn't the same doll. Not just that. You did get the $250. Oh God. Just gonna get a box full of glitter. Well, no, that'll come in handy. You could gift it to your dragons. That's hilarious. I was a doll maker too, Cree, and you could tell the clothing. The clothing in the photograph was from the 70s. You could tell by the floral print, the cut and style of the dress, and then when you were looking at the shape of the doll's head was different. If that doll was over 50 years old, why isn't the arms and all of that and the face all have aged? It would have a yellowing age to it. And like you said, the hair, come on. People see, but the thing is that people don't know anything about doll making and stuff like that. Or just, clothes making in general. They wouldn't know. They wouldn't pick that stuff up. Because that's what I was picking up. I go, wait a minute, man. It's like, definitely the first photo was from like the 70s era in there. And you could tell by the pattern of the material they used, the style of the pattern of the cut of the thing. Yeah, it's just, be careful knowing Kenny. You'll get a glitter bomb. That's what I'm telling her. She's going to get a glitter bomb. She'll have to feed it to the dragons. And then it'll go drop it on Leanne's lawn. I don't know if Leanne's lurking or not. She's not fully awake yet. I got a message from her. She's not fully awake. My horror doll that I have been creating for Halloween album is scarier than the Annabelle. Yeah, I don't believe. And also, again, like they were saying, Lord Beagle was talking about the shape of the nose. You could see everything was different. And people don't pick up on this. They're just looking, oh, definitely a different doll. Let's look at the Robert doll. Not saying he's haunted. I'm saying you could see what happens when a doll ages. Yes, yes. If you don't keep up on the cleaning of the doll's clothes and the doll itself, like with the porcelain dolls are high maintenance if you don't have them covered. Clothing has to be dry cleaned. Elastic and all of that has to be replaced because it breaks down through the years. So it disintegrates. Faces, all the porcelain has to be washed. The hair has to be washed. If you don't, it all yellows and dries out. So there's a lot of upkeep when you have dolls. I have a question. If you put edible glitter in your dog's wet food, would those poops be sparkly? Yeah, probably. Then you'd have sparkly landmines all over your yard. So it would make the grass look better. The reason they didn't want Annabelle out of the glass casing was not for preservation, not because of the demon of the damn thing. No, it's because they can't look at the maker's tag. Because no matter what manufacturer makes a tag, and this was anything that's processed through a company, even antiques, guys, it all has a creator's mark and date. And I guarantee you that Annabelle on that tag on her ass, yeah, isn't from the 70s. The doll they're using now is probably from the 2000s. They have dates on them. And even handmade or antique dolls, they will have the designers or the artist's signature, and each doll is numbered and dated. This is so you can look it up. Same thing with china. You know, when you collect china, or like me, teacups and all that, there's a signature and a dated artist's number on the piece so that you know that it's authentic. Oh, Fawn's back. She had cereal for dinner. That my kind of girl, cereal. If you wash yard, exactly, you can't brush it. That's right. The original bangs that he was new were some showed that had 3 long bangs. Not the same doll. See, Cree knows. You're right, sweetie. Ooh, pops. Oh, I needed a Sunday because it's hotter than a you know what in here. And we are going to say thank you. We're going to give you a little monkey business for that one. Now I can cool off. So I got myself a little bit of Sunday action going on there. Nice. I never win anything. Yeah, me neither. Oh, I can't say that now because I'm a big fat liar. When Carla was giving away the hoodie, I won the hoodie. And I have that in the studio on the chair behind me. So I did win that. I won that. Usually, I get nothing. So I'm never going to win the lottery, guys. Sorry. I was willing to share, but I highly doubt I'll ever win. I think because I'm going to sneaky sparkles and wet dog food for my dad's dog to see if it cheers. Oh my God, that'd be funny. Yeah, as long as it's edible stuff, I don't think it'll hurt the dog any. Don't worry, we got the gist of what you were saying. That is cool. Oh, the monkey. You like the monkey action? That's Justin as the DJ. That's the monkey man as the DJ, spinning those smooth sounds. Cree's going to go get herself a pickle. Is that what you're doing, Cree? A pickle run? OG Raggedy Ann had art printed to parts of the outfit, not the painted on ones. Yeah, well, if you look it up, you'll see through the years, Raggedy Ann has changed style and the way that they did her. Some had hand stitched faces. Some were, then it was the years went on. It was either painted or plastic. It definitely different size. Like I said, they pointed out different size nose. It was the same shape, just different size. See, those are the things that doll makers pick up. And like I said, you're going to notice the different pattern that they use for the clothing. The style, fabrics don't, you're not going to get the same fabric you got 30 years ago or 40 years ago. Not, stuff changes. They stop making those. Justin, before he gets in this shirt in India, gets the shits. I know. God, I hope he doesn't drink the water and eat street food. I mean, if he's been there before, he knows. Yeah, stay away from that stuff. He'll be walking around with a bucket strapped to his ass. Sorry, been lurking and listening. Had to get some stuff done. Oh, I've got some stuff here, Sage. When you're done. I didn't get to vacuum today. I need that to get done. Are you be careful with that finger, girl? You're not supposed to be doing too much. And then there's a whole list of stuff outside. Well, I didn't plan on spending like the whole day yesterday redoing the studio. That was a good time. Like I said, I ended up slicing my leg open and moving things around. And it was like, oh God, but I like the way it looks. I've got more desk space and it's just, it doesn't feel so confined. And so I was, and I got another section now where I can have my laptop set up. So if I need to look up something on that, I can do that separately. So it's cool. I was given a small Raggedy Ann doll at a yard sale years ago. All this time I could have been making money. See, slacking, Sage. Do it. You could do it now. You do it now. You still got the doll. And boy, the stories you could tell. Well, like the ventriloquist doll that I have there, Leroy. Everybody thinks he's spooky. You guys have seen his picture. I think he's hilarious. The girl that gave him to me, she's a primitive folk doll artist. I mean, her dolls are scary. My husband calls them voodoo dolls. She does a great job. But Leroy gave her the spook. So she goes, do you want it? Because, I collected dolls. I go, yeah. You know the stuff I could make up about that doll? I'd make a fortune. Gotta go see my next victim. I mean, volunteer. Oh my God, Julie, you're bad. Have a good time. Don't get in too much trouble. Trust me, I have more to do than a body and a mind to do. Oh, yeah, I hear you, sweetie. I hear you. We're both having fun with our studios, Laura. I'm waiting for some decor to arrive and it'll look awesome. I can't wait to see. I still want to get those hands that come out of the wall that they have on Amazon because I want to put my broom on it. Have them on the wall and hang the broom on the hands. But like I said, that's not as important as getting the equipment. So first things first. Fun stuff later. I do still have the doll. It's sitting in the closet, talking to the sheets. There you go. You got it. Just start filming it. Like, I hear something. It's knocking on the door. This tapping noise. It keeps coming out of my closet. That's how you start it. It's been going on for weeks. We couldn't figure out what's going on. I was going to do that for a while. I was going to do like the Adventures of Leroy, and it set all kinds of weird stuff that he was doing, but I just never got to it. Catching him climbing down from the shelf, trail of chips or popcorn or something going along the floor, and then Leroy's sitting in the chair with a bag of popcorn, just all kinds of weird stuff. Rigging the doll up with, fishing line to have him move. But you know what? That takes a lot of time. A lot of time to set up that. That's why I don't do the entertainment channels. That's what they must do all day. Rig up a room just to film those stupid videos. I ordered a big wall tapestry with one of my artworks printed on it. Oh, that's cool. Oh, gotta go machines to clean. Okay, Pomp, thanks so much for your support. Thanks for hanging out. Go take care of business. That's all right, sir. That's going to be cool. I can't wait to see, Pinky. That's cool. course, I never thought about doing that, having something that I created myself printed on a tapestry. I just bought one because it was the one I liked. It was the Tree of Life that's usually behind me, and it glows in the dark. I love it. Leroy, giant elf on a shelf. Yeah, he is. And my husband doesn't think he's that great looking either. But he's an old doll. He's got the registry number and the date. I looked it up, and I think he's from, I forgot what I said. Was it 60s or 70s? So he's old. I gotta fix his bloomers because the like I said, the elastic rotted out, and his pants. Every time you pick him up, his pants fall down. Leroy's always got his package hanging out, so I always got to cover him up. He got upgraded status though. Before he was on the shelf. Now he sits in the wingback chair that's behind me, next to the tarot table. So he's watching over the crystals while I do the show. I think the funniest way I saw Halloween was 2 fake arms poked out from under a shrub by a porch. Yeah, you know what? The ones I like where they have the arm or something hanging out of a trunk. That's hilarious. Not for nothing, I'll tell you, girly. We had a neighbor. It was a couple that lived there. They both had mental disabilities, pretty bad. And the guy that lived there, he would just do his own thing. And there was one time I come out into the front yard, and the neighbor's house had big bushes out in front. And I see a pair of legs sticking out of them. And then they were crossed. And I'm thinking, what the hell? It was the guy. He just decided to lay down under the bushes. I'm thinking, you got to be kidding me. And then I'd see him walking around town. He would just sit anywhere on a corner and have like a picnic and talk to himself. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, sorry, dude. He was harmless, but yeah, he would just sit anywhere and just lay on the lawn or, you know. He had his own thing going on. Leroy's a perfect expedition. His britches are always down. Okay, Fawn. She's cleaning and listening. I am more than willing to give up. Well, and actually, the only thing I didn't do was vacuum. Everything else is done. Oh, no, I could do some dusting. If some dusting can be done. There's always something to dust. I have more stuff that has to be done outside than inside. I still got to pick up crap that's left around in the yard. I've got some trash that needs to be taken to the dump. An old table and some pipes, stuff like that. Got to finish doing the lawn work, you know, all the fun stuff. That was the plan for today, but it was too freaking hot. And my father went out and did some of it. And I went downstairs and I go in the house and I'm like, he's all sweaty. Thinking, what the hell? Why are you all sweaty? Well, I just got done doing some of the lawn. And I yelled at him, just leave it there. We'll take care of it. Last thing I need to do is pick up an 81-year-old guy off the lawn because he got heat stroke. And then, of course, he's wearing a sweatshirt. I go, what the hell, you got a damn sweatshirt on? Well, I don't want the sun beating down on my skin. You don't have a thinner shirt? You're wearing a sweatshirt and you're doing lawn work. He told me to leave him alone. The one with what looked like a dead body on the lawn and the police were called. Oh, jeez. Well, I would think it's, you know, you come outside and your neighbor's under the bushes. You're thinking, what the hell is he doing? And he's just, you see his foot bopping around. So he must be maybe having a party in his head. And I mean, they don't live there anymore, but I'd see him all over the place. And sometimes you go up to the corner and just sit on the hot blacktop. And he's sitting there having like a picnic. I'm thinking, he must be burning his ass. It must have been horrible. Didn't think nothing of it. Unfortunately, I think he ended up homeless because he hangs out now down with the homeless people downtown because I've seen him. So I'm thinking, oh boy, I don't know I don't know how he fell out of the system, or he just walked away. Who knows? But I think the poor fella's homeless now. We used to do all that stuff too for Halloween, where I would get like the body parts and him sticking out. We'd turn our whole front lawn into a cemetery. When it got closer to Halloween, we'd stop cutting the lawn And then we would we made up an old looking black fence that we put out in front and fenced off the whole front lawn, and homemade tombstones that my mom and I made. And then we would leave the potted plants, let them die off, and leave them in the pots. And so then you'd set up the when you put the tombstones and stuff in the tall grass, and then you'd put the dead plants, and then we'd have the body parts sticking out. And then we had a giant 8-foot Grim Reaper that my mom and I made, standing at the edge of the cemetery, so the kids had to walk past them. Scared the hell out of them. Oh, we used to have so much fun doing that. We stopped doing it when my mom started getting sick, and then that's because we used to black out the whole porch and use black lights, and we'd had fog, and each year had a different theme. Oh, we had so much fun. All kinds. My ultimate goal was to do the entire front of the house as a giant skull, and making the stairs a mouth with huge teeth and a tongue. And I knew that would have made the papers, but we never ended up doing it. It would have been so easy to do, but we just never ended up doing it. My son does the Halloween stuff, and but I like 3 or 4 of candy. Yeah, I know. Well, we don't get as many kids as we used to. And I always dressed up. I was always dressed up as something, handing out the candy. And then the whole family, extended family, I had an uncle would come in with the scariest damn costumes. And he would stand in the cemetery. Well, one year this kid was trying, and he heard the kid goes, "Is he real? Is he real?" And my uncle wouldn't move. And then when the kids got closer, then he'd move. Oh my God, those poor kids would shit all over themselves. They were afraid to come up on the porch. Poor kids. We traumatized them. That's what it's all about, though, right? We had flying bats and all kinds of ghosts. All that was great. It would take us about a month to get that all put together. And the fun part is we made everything. We didn't go out and buy all this stuff. It was all handmade stuff. It's so easy to make that stuff. I mean, the only things like one year we did the Mad Scientist laboratory. Well, my father made up the table, and you get old clothes, you stuff it up as the body, and then that spray foam installation stuff in a can, it would foam up, and then you'd paint that, make that look like the guts. And we would get like the rubber balls that were eyeballs. We'd fill jars with those, and fingertips and other jars. And oh geez. And then the trick where you do the photocopy of a head, and then you put it in a jar, you fill it with water, and it was, yeah. That's the kind of stuff that we would do. Okay, Sage, we'll be here. Pomp's the hardworking man doing his job. Rock on, Pomp. Yeah. So we were always the talk of the street with that. And then the bonus was we had new people that bought the house across the street, and they set up a haunted house. So, we would get the kids freaked out with what we had going on, and then they go across the street, and then you hear them screaming. So it was great. It was a great combo. Oh my God, the kids were so scared. Now it's just not as fun because our kids grew up, they moved away. My mom's not here, and it's just, it's not as fun now. So just hand out candy now. Boring. And the only time I dress up now is when I do the show for Halloween. Put on the witch's costume and ride around the house a couple times. Park the broom and do the show. My husband thinks I'm nuts. I just thought, no, it's fun. I said, you're just an old man, old grouchy. He's going to be the old grouchy man yelling off the porch. Get off my lawn. That's my husband. Or I'll be the crazy old lady that dresses up until, I'm in the cemetery myself. You got to have fun. It's just getting old can be pretty boring. So you got to keep it going. Even now, I heard my husband says he went into Lowe's a couple weeks ago, and they already have the Halloween stuff out, and they have new giant skeletons in there. Those the 12-footers. Oh God, I always wanted one of those, but they're too expensive. I got to get up there and take pictures or video. They have them out now where they light up and they move. I'm thinking, oh, I got to see that. I got to see that. And we have this one lawyer's house on one of the main streets in the city. Big, huge house they have. And he does this every year. He's got several of those giant skeletons on the lawn and then all different little skeletons throughout the lawn. And then he's got them climbing up the house. Really cool. It's really cool. What are you going to do when you ever have grandchildren? Oh, Jesus, poor kids. Well, I'm just going to love them all up, cover them in sugar because, oh my goodness, I just love, I love a good baby cheek and some toes. But yeah, probably get them to do the same thing. Come on with grandma. We're going to make this and put it out in the yard. Maybe that's when I get my, my son and my niece and them all back into it. Because they're down. They have a good time. But like I said, everybody's, got their own houses now and they're busy and too far away. My niece is too far away. It was always a good time. And I love it when people do that, when they use their creativity and make the stuff, because that's really, it's easy just go out and go buy a bunch of stuff, put it on your lawn. What's really cool is when you make it yourself and you make it a personal touch, like with the tombstones. We had all kinds of stuff carved into it. It was just foam. You spray paint it, a little gray, a little black here, make it aged, bust it up. And then in the carvings, you put stuff down, people that you don't like. And one of the stones had the name of the place where I used to work. I put it on there, may it rest in peace. Hey, it's Bill. Hello, Bill. Bill's got a great yard to do Halloween stuff. Oh, yeah. I would so do that up. Oh, my God, that would be so cool. Of course, where he lives, he probably doesn't get that many people for trick-or-treating. Bill, I said, what the hell, right? You know how it is. I said, what the hell? I'm going on. Why not? Are you going on today too, Bill? I figured, what the heck, right? What the heck? Get the time in, hang out with everybody. It's too hot to do anything outside, so I figured, let's go live from Central New York. Oh, that's right, Bill. Yeah, you were supposed to do the dowsing rod stuff. Are you going to do it? Later. Yes. See, okay. Are you going to be doing the dowsing rod stuff or you didn't find them? Because I remember that we were saying that Bill needed to do that. I still want to do it. I want to get a pair and I want to see if it's going to direct me to the pool. It's water. Let's see if it works. I mean, it's pretty an easy test. You know what I mean? Actually, now I forgot. Shit, that's what I forgot to do. Too late now. I just could have asked my father. I know he's probably got the copper wire. I'll have to ask him if he's got wire thick enough that I can use. Thanks for sharing it, Pinky. I appreciate it. So yeah, that's I think Bill should do that. And I wonder if the dowsing rods detect Bigfoot, because Bill's got Bigfoot in his yard. I know he does. I've seen it lurking around the windows in that dark shadow. I want to say, oh, that's right, the space station. Oh, I'm glad you reminded me. Sheet, is that where you're going to be live? Because I can't watch you and be outside at the same time. Or no, wait, I'm a big fat liar. I'll just have to bring my phone out. Don't forget, 9:50. Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, no, I forgot all about it. You know what I would have remembered when I went back and checked messages and I said, oh, crap. 9:50. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out there. No, I'll go on after that. Oh, you're gonna go on after that? Okay. That's gonna be cool. Let's see the space station. Maybe we'll see the we'll just see if the spaceman will wave to us. Waving to us. Hello, losers. Bill's got his coffee. Come on, we know Bill's got his coffee. Wherever Bill is, there's a cup of coffee. I'll only stay on another 10 minutes, you guys, so everybody can get their stuff done on a Saturday or go on their dates like Julie, the dating queen. I'm going to head out soon. Just popped in to say hi. Just cut the grass. Got to eat dinner. What's for dinner at your house? I'll be down. We were talking about food earlier, so now we're all hungry again. Michelle's got something good. There'll be a knock at the door. I'm here. Feed me, Bill. He'll probably get the pellet gun out, shoot me in the shorts. Get off my lawn. Sandwiches. Well, unless they're good ones. What's in the sandwiches? I was hoping Michelle would have had something, grilling something. Something good and yummy. Come on. That's all right. Sandwiches are good. I get it. It gets too damn hot for that stuff. But good deli ones. Oh, see? Yeah, he's down. All right, we're all going to be rating on that. You're going to hear all this knocking. It's not going to be paranormal. It's going to be us. We're after your salami. Give it up. Give it up and no one will get hurt. Like build your own, you know. Oh, nice. Yeah, nice. Be right back. Going to get you ice cream. Oh, I gotta see. I don't have any ice cream. What do I got? Oh, I got little cream puffs that my son had bought me. Those are in the freezer. The little bite-sized ones. Guess I could on hard roll. Nice. No, that's good. Dinner at Bill's. Hope she bought enough. No fried bologna. We can do some fried bologna too. Are you guys fried bologna out? Fried bologna. If nobody's experienced that, you're missing out. Fried bologna. Ugh. It's so simple, but it's so good. 2 hours went really damn quick. It always does. God, we just start gabbing away. Oh, we have this caramel pecan ice cream from Friendlies. Oh my God, it's amazing. Oh, yeah, whatever, man. Whatever. I didn't buy any ice cream. And of course, you know, my husband's picky about it. What isn't he picky about? Of course, I'm stuck on those Magnums. Oh my God, that ice cream is good. And you only get 3 in a box, so I don't share. It's terrible, but I don't. I'm like, nope, sorry. This one I ain't sharing. Tomorrow I'm going to have grilled cheese sandwiches. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. I love a good fried bologna sandwich. Me too, Cree. Oh, me too. It's good. Good stuff. You know what? The simple stuff is always the best. The question is, what do you put on your fried bologna sandwich, Laura? Well, when it's fried bologna, I put mustard. I like to have a spicy brown mustard on my bologna sandwich. Yes, fried bologna is the best, man. With mustard. Yeah, see, Bill knows. Ooh, yeah, it was mustard. And then I'll change it and get, depending on the cheese. Because I like all kinds of cheese. I might have 2 different kinds of cheese. That sounds good. Coffee ice cream. There, Betty has commenced in eating the ice cream. Every time you say magnums, I think condoms. And you said, I don't share. Yeah. Yeah, don't use those. I don't use those. But I could blame my son for getting me hooked on that Magnum ice cream. He gave me one once, and I'm thinking, oh, man, now I got to go find these things. They're really good. They're a little pricey, but they're worth it. And I think you only get like 3 in the box. And I'm telling my husband, no, you can't have any. You got to eat your ice cream, your Breyers. Crispy edges just a tad. That's right, Bill, just a tad. So you get that little bit of a crunch. Yeah. I'm going to have my peach yogurt in a little while. Ooh, I like the peach yogurt. It's good. But like I said, Girlie's got me hooked on this damn smoothies, and I'm going to have to look it up how to make mango smoothies. My brain went to that too. That's because you guys are fresh. You're fresh. But I never used any of those other items. Didn't have to. Yeah, like that movie where the dude says needs a Magnum condom for his Magnum. Don't they all say that though, Pinky? Oh, come on. Except for Joe. Joe says he's a grower, not a shower. So he admits it. But you guys are just fresh. That's all right. Most of the stuff that we talk about, my mind goes that direction too, and I don't say anything. I was thinking 357, but also Okadi. Oh my God. Yeah, nothing like a good 357. You know what I mean? Hey, I don't name the stuff. I just discover it. But good night, Miss Betty. I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah, it's just about that 2-hour mark, guys. So let me just ramble off to end the show. I want to appreciate everybody who has supported me. As always, you guys are the best. If you can support for the updated equipment fund, I would appreciate that. Just hit that PayPal thing, and if not, that's okay too. I get it. I just figured I'd put it out there. Let's see what's going on. Bill's gonna be on later, so everybody go check out Bill. He'll tell us about the experience about seeing the space station, and yeah, hopefully I don't forget about it. I probably will. You know how that goes. Let's see who else. I don't know. I'm sure somebody else is on tonight too. I didn't check the list, but hopefully you guys will catch me tomorrow doing the minis. The insanity of the minis, but it must be done. So hopefully you'll join me tomorrow for that as well. Then, of course, the morning brew on Monday. Who doesn't want to be involved with that? Coffee and dirty talk. No, I'm kidding. It could be, but you never know. But thanks, everybody. I hope it gave you a smile. You all gave me a smile. You always do. And you guys always got my back. You guys are the bomb. Until then, guys, have a great night. And I will see you all out there.